Today we're going to be looking at some crazy drama that went down on Facebook. What is the best book you've read this year? I can read any books this year after I found out my husband at 20 years had an affair with a 17-year-old student and blew up my life and family. Oh my god, that is awful. I feel awful for them. Imagine being in this Facebook group called Book Recommendations and someone's trauma dumping about how their husband at 20 years had an affair with a 17-year-old student. By the way, if you think that's a bad post, get ready for some of these because they're proper juicy. Not this woman making memes about her husband's infidelity, LMAO. Okay, so if you don't know what infidelity means, it basically is an affair, like cheating. You know, they're saying somebody else behind your back. It's basically cheating, that's what it is. However, whenever you see these posts, you are going to be gobsmacked. Get ready. Glad everyone is laughing at my expense now. Can y'all send me good divorce lawyers? Okay, so this was posted by the wife, and as you can see in the bed, it's not the wife, her soon-to-be ex-husband. Oh god, that right there is bad. Oh, I also love how there's 5,300 shares, 3,000 comments, and 3,000 laughing reactions. Whenever there's engagement like that, you know it's about to be juicy. So obviously that woman found her husband in bed with another woman who wasn't the wife, and she decided to go on a little bit of a rant on her Facebook page. Stay loyal to your beautiful wife or draw 25, soon to be ex-husband name. I literally love how she's basically making memes out of the fact that she got cheated on. And yet again, look at the engagement. You know, whenever there's engagement like that, it's fat and juicy. I'd rather be the wife at home / work looking stupid than the trashy that knew he had a family at home. Exactly, like yuck, I feel really bad for the wife. Judging by that post, the woman knew he had a wife and children. Like, that's awful. Why would you try to ruin a family? And as you can see, she is back to trolling him, feeling cute, might just get a divorce. I mean, I think you're gonna get a divorce. You've posted 3 times already about getting a divorce, so I could definitely see a divorce happening. When you misunderstood farmersonly.com and ended up blowing the livestock, yet again, that is the woman and the ex-husband. I also love how this is literally posted on Facebook, so I'm assuming they're probably from that area. All their friends and family are literally gonna see them. Obviously, it's funny that we're laughing at them, but people are gonna know them people. People are gonna know that woman and that man. Oh my god, imagine what the man's family feel. They literally knew that, like, their family member cheated and their wife got, like, dragged all over Facebook. Who bonded me out? Wait, what? Is she in jail? This is taking a proper plot twist. It started off with her getting cheated on, to her then exposing them, and then saying, I don't care, I'm getting a divorce, and now she apparently is in jail. Did he call the police? Did she, like, beat him up? Is this a good time to ask for divorce donations? I love how she put her cash up. I mean, do you want to know something? Some people out there might feel bad for you, so might as well try to suck up as much money as possible, and also drain his bank account if he's got money. I ain't gonna even lie, I'm hurt right now because I stubbed my toe on the coffee table. Do you want to know something? I actually love this one. I just love the fact she doesn't care. Well, obviously she cared. You know, she's taking the mickey out of it. I just love somebody can have a laugh. However, I want to know what the woman and the husband feel. Like, I can guarantee you they're proper embarrassed right now. I need a new man in my life. What's everyone doing these days to find a new love? I've been out of the game for too long. I'm totally confused that I missed something. No, I'm still with Dan, but all we do is fight and it's getting old. Everything is too expensive to make it as a single person, so I'm just looking at what to do if I decide to leave him. Okay, so let me get this straight. This person's put up a Facebook status basically saying they want a new man in their life when they've got a man, but they want to leave him, but they don't want to leave him and be single because then they'll have to pay for stuff, so they're literally getting another boyfriend while they've got a boyfriend. Talk about the audacity entitlement. I also love how they're like, no, I'm still with Dan, but all we do is fight and it's getting old. Everything is too expensive to make it as a single person. I'm so sorry, you're only dating people for their money. I can imagine saying this. To be fair, in Northern Ireland, whenever drama goes on, it's always put in Facebook. Sometimes I'll read a status where obviously someone's throwing shots at someone, then you go into the comment section and there's like hundreds of comments, and that's when you know it's going down. Alone and suffering. I did a lot of cocaine today and I feel amazing. But it looks as if somebody's finally coming off it. With that type of drug, is there such thing as a hangover? Is it like a cane over? Cocaine over? Where they start to, you know, buzz down and like the drug starts to wear off? I mean, if I were them, I'd just pop on a bit of Rihanna and dance my heart's content. To the woman who was dressed up as Harley Quinn and took a big runny dump behind my bush, we have it in CCTV and we'll be posting it if it's not cleared up in 1 hour. Oh my god, that sounds like a proper threat. So much went on there. First of all, someone's dressed up as Harley Quinn and then they took a big runny dump. Oh god, that's bad. That means diarrhea. Whenever someone says runny dump, that means diarrhea. Like, oh, it's a runny one. And then apparently it was caught on CCTV and the original poster's threatening to post it if it's not cleaned up. Do you want to know something? I actually hope they don't clean it up. I look at what I see them do a poo. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna have to blur a part of this image because it is a toy which somebody can use to pleasure themselves. Target sinks to a new low in its hatred of parents, children, families, and anything appropriate. Front and center for little eyes to see. A machine that you can stick in both holes because that is appropriate for little ones to see while shopping for vitamins. Shame on you again. Okay, so yet again, I have to blur it out because, you know, it is a toy that people use. If you know, you know. At the end of the day, if people want to pleasure themselves, why can't they? They don't have to be completely kid-friendly. I'm assuming that's not in the kid-friendly section. I mean, if you're literally walking down like the Barbie section of the store and that's in, I can understand why you're angry. However, shops are allowed to sell whatever they want to. Well, anyway, someone obviously seen this and they had something to say in the comments. What, lol? First of all, it's not for both holes. Second of all, kids don't understand what those are. Third of all, what? Target doesn't sell kid or family stuff anymore. Number 4, how is selling adult toys hate for kids and families? Want to get rid of condoms too? I mean, that's a good point. You want to get rid of that, but does that mean we have to get rid rid of everything? Do we have to get rid of lighters, knives, alcohol, condoms? I'm starting to get the vibe that the original poster might actually be a religious person and they see this and don't like it. And finally, sounds like someone has hate bottled up inside of them and needs one of these. I mean, yeah, I wish I could show you what was actually being sold. I'll give you one clue, it vibrates. But I mean, yeah, I'm basically with that person in the comments. Because they're selling that one thing, does that mean they have to get rid of everything? The shop that was being sold in was Target, wasn't it? Yeah, well, it's like Target sinks to a new low in its hatred for parents, children, families, and anything appropriate. Target isn't for kids. It's not like Toys R Us. It's not like you're literally walking into like Disney and they're selling that. Target is for all types of people. And also, by the sounds of it, the person who took this photo needs to buy it and give it a go because they're a bit angry. Was this information in the back of your child's student ID? Did you authorize your school to give your children direct access to these numbers? Are you also aware that text to these numbers could lead to a visit by CPS and possibly the removal of your child from your home? So we're now looking at the numbers. National Suicide Prevention, National Human Trafficking Hotline, Teen Dating Violence / Domestic Violence Hotline. So basically, I'm assuming this is in the back of every child's student ID in case they're in trouble. I'm so sorry, but if your child literally gets trafficked and kidnapped, they can call that number to like save themselves. This parent is basically saying, I don't want my child to know any numbers that it might need to know if it's in like a situation. I'm sorry, but look at all them numbers. They're literally good numbers. Are you asking for your child to get kidnapped, never seen again? Scrap outside part in school and grass if anyone wants it. If you're not from the UK, scrap basically means fight, so they're gonna fight outside of the school. You're a fully grown man offering people for a scrap outside of school. Get an effing grip, mate, and keep off the drink. What the F you on about, you effing muppet, scrap metal, effing keyboard warrior? Judging by their response, I can assume the IQ of this man is not very high. Yet again, how are you gonna put up a status saying scrap outside part in school and grass if anyone wants it? Why are you scrapping outside of a school? Like you're a fully grown man? When your mum kicks you out of the house, thanks a lot, family, my ass. Okay, so the family had something to say in the comments. It's very, very small, but it's very, very juicy. Dude, you okay? If you need a place to crash, you can stay here. I'll message you later, bro, and thanks for having my back. Just so pissed because family are meant to have my back, but they don't. Okay, so at this point, the mum chimed in. I kicked you out of the house because your little sister is pregnant and you are the father. You are a disgrace, and after I responded to the silly status, I'm blocking you off Facebook and you're never allowed back into my home again. How can you even have the audacity to post this? You're not my son anymore. You're effing dead to me. I'm disgusted with you. Okay, so from that message, the boy who got kicked out impregnated his sister. I'm sorry, what in Sweet Home Alabama's going on here? WTF, mum, do you realize how you've made me feel? You have just effing outed all our personal crap out to the open and you think that's okay? F you, I don't even effing care if I'm dead to you. What happened is between Jess and I, and we explained everything that happened. You should have my back. You're meant to be my mom and you're treating me like an effing criminal. I mean, funny enough, you are a criminal if you literally impregnated your sister. Like, what is going on there? You are a criminal. You committed incest, and not to mention your little sister is 15. You're 31. Oh, hell. Absolutely not. It's effing disgusting. I'm ashamed I can't even show myself in the grocery store or anything because I feel so embarrassed. You have ruined this family and ruined your sister's life, and I do not care if the whole world sees this status because you don't deserve any sympathy. I wish I never gave birth to you. WTF. Honestly, I'm with that person at the end. So he's 31 and he got his sister pregnant who's 15. He shouldn't be kicked out. He should be dropped off at the police station. He's got a new home and he should be behind bars. 3 gay cats. These 2 female lesbian cats do not conform to my Christian lifestyle. It's not the way God intended. They lick and sleep with each other all day. Well, in the truth, heterosexual cats if you have any. Okay, so I think this Christian person thinks that their cats are lesbians because they take care of each other. Funny enough, whenever a cat needs to clean itself, it does lick itself. I also love how they're like, these 2 female lesbian cats do not conform to my Christian lifestyle. Probably because they're cats. Like, I'm so sorry. Do you expect cats to be part of religion? Do you go to Sunday school as well? When your friend blocks you because you didn't give her money right after your mum died. Hey love, I just saw your post and I wanted to let you know I'm always here if you need to talk or be distracted, or if there's anything at all you need. I'm so sorry for your loss. I know there's really nothing that helps, but I just want to let you know I'm always here for you and I love you so much. I love you too, thank you. Okay, so obviously that message was very, very lovely. The friend's looking out for her. However, the friend hits her up with this message. If you wanted to add to the diaper fund on my registry, we could really appreciate it. That's what most people who got invited but couldn't make it opted for. Did you really unfriend me because I didn't send money to your registry? I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't really know what a registry is. Diaper fund. Is this person asking money for diapers? Talk about entitlement, how dare they? So your mum literally died like 20 days beforehand and then they're asking you money for diapers. That right there's a crap friend. Hey mums, happy new year to you all. Just after others' opinions please, I'm married to a mama's boy which is really starting to take a toll in our marriage. My husband shares everything about us to his mum from very personal matters, our intercourse life and every disagreement we've ever had, and I recently found a message on his phone where he shared a photo of his with her. I'm sorry, what? No, hell no, what's going on here? It's such an awkward conversation to bring up with anyone, so I've kept quiet for a very, very long time, and now enough is enough, and I just don't know how to tackle this situation with him. He doesn't know that I know, and I feel so betrayed, and that he doesn't respect me or our relationship. Thank you for reading. Don't say thank you for reading. more like screw you, I did not need to say that. Yet again, I understand mama boys, nothing wrong with that. However, sending photos of that to his mom, what is going on there? We then have a follow-up from the wife. Well, thank you so much everyone. I did not expect such a huge response from you. Also, thank you again. It is 100% his mom. I've done all the checks ages ago. He keeps his phone on him pretty much all the time, so checking will be difficult, but I will keep you all informed. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know if I want to be informed about that. If they send him photos like that to his mom, what else are they doing? Is it his biological mom? Yes, it's his biological mom. Oh my god, what? That takes the son being close to your mum to a whole new level. Yet again, I can understand if the son talks to the mum about issues. That's fine. However, their intercourse life and then sending photos, that's a step too far, darling. I'm making ramen plates for Mother's Day. Plates are made up of ramen, mini sausages, crackers, dip, includes a soda as well. Each plate combo is $10, can deliver if in reasonable distance. Happy Mother's Day to all. And then if you look at what you're going to be getting for your Mother's Day surprise, that ain't Mother's Day, that's more like a nightmare. I'm going to be completely honest, if you give your mom that, you hate your mom. Like, I'm so sorry, what mother eats that literally looks like a dead body. So tell me in the right that's not mashed up organs and that's fingers in the left. No thank you. My children will not be having pictures in Santa's lap. Had absolutely nothing to do with the fact that they were not allowed to believe in Santa. Yes, I taught my kids the true meaning and we allowed them to say hi when walking by, but my kids are not having pictures with him. It's solely because my children were never going to sit in a strange man's lap.
I couldn't find that in your home.
What is going on with the speaker? I'm not joking, this is about the 5th time in some of my videos he's interrupted me. Shut up! Absolutely not, that man can be a P word for all we know. Go ahead and stone me to death for believing that way, but it won't change my mind. My kids were not even permitted to sit in family members' laps, let alone a stranger's. Okay, lol, my rant of an explanation is done. Merry Christmas. Okay, so in the Christmas, all the words of Christ were, you know, in upper letters, so I think I know what type of mom that is. Yet again with the Santa bit, I kind of understand that. I mean, putting your children in laps of a random person you don't know what type of person they are, that's understandable. However, it's the fact she says my kids were not even permitted to sit in a family member's laps, let alone a stranger's. A stranger I can understand. Family members, what is going on with you? I'm so thankful that I was brought up in a normal family, because I'm telling you right now, if I'd seen Santa and I weren't allowed to sit in his lap, I'd be absolutely traumatized. I'd be heartbroken. Well, anyways, guys, that's some drama that's going on Facebook. Some of these posts were very, very juicy. If you want to see me do another video like this, let me know, definitely will. Press the bell, subscribe, and see you all tomorrow for another video.